It's showing people and thumbs up already. Hope everybody's ready for a Friday night.
Different than planned?
Different what?
Different than we planned?
Different than we planned, but, you know, good time and see how everything goes. And I have a dog taking a nap on my foot.
Or it doesn't?
Yeah. BA, welcome. Frank Smith, welcome. Night Precision. Yeah, Night, just U.S. buyers. We have problems with dealing with customs and other issues, so we just stick it. If you have someone in the States that we can ship to that you trust, that'll forward it to you, we can do that, but we only ship to the States. Jack Gallman, welcome. Carol McFerrin, welcome. Theodore Jones, welcome. Yeah, you're going to need to register to bid. B will have the link up at the top here in a second, and it'll help you out there. Ned, welcome. Putt, welcome. Bobby Colley, welcome. Nunya, welcome. You're here early. Andrew Ningyaluk from up there in Alaska, welcome. Scott Cook, welcome. Scott Cook from Virginia. I like the flag behind you. That's cool. Malcolm, welcome. Larson, welcome. So we got a lot of new folks in here. So Deanne, welcome. Brian Phillips, welcome. BR, welcome. Very cool. Glad you like them. Dan Earl, welcome. So first thing, there is no JB. There's J, which is me. That's not my name, it's just my initial, one of my initials. And there's B, same thing. That is the lovely and gorgeous B to my left.
That's my initial.
Just her initial. Ain't nothing B about her. Everything is A++. So Randall, welcome. Ronald, welcome. And under the table, laying on my left foot, is Puppy. Miguel, welcome from South Texas. Texas. Jeffrey Davis, welcome. Thank you. We appreciate that. He works very hard on everything here.
Creating videos especially.
I'm just the voice and the hairy arm. Nunya, yeah, Jay actually got the notification earlier than usual. Wow, that's cool.
Want to change something?
Yeah, for change, something positive that worked like it was supposed to. Brian, sign on, welcome. Dwayne, welcome. Stephen, welcome. Yeah, so far, that's all it is, Stephen. We're going to start here in a second. We've only got 50 people in here, so we get a few more people in here, we'll start. That's our first lot. Oh, man. Mr. J and Mrs. B, I got a box of items and I love them all. So excited to sit and stare at them. They look better in my hand than on the computer screen. See, I tell you that all the time. Yeah, it's just some of the coins that you know, no matter how I describe them, you can't do them justice because you're looking at them through a digital image, through the computer, you know, and the internet and all that. Plus you have these studio lights that wash them out. You get them in your hand, there's nothing like it. Terry McCarley, welcome. Amy Harrell, welcome. Emile Voyer from Connecticut, welcome.
All right. First 13 lots under the stream.
Okay.
After
B.
that, I'm gonna take a break. It's kind of middle.
Okay. B said she has about 13 lots, about half of the lots we have scheduled for tonight, down below the stream now. So if you refresh, you'll see the first 13 lots. At that point, we'll take a break, like we usually do, halfway through. She'll post the second half, and then we'll get into that.
The rules for new bidders are on the top in the blue bar.
The rules for the new bidders are now in that blue bar at the top of the chat. Carol L., welcome.
And there is a giveaway video.
Wheat Penny Hunter, welcome.
Today.
There is a giveaway video today that was posted earlier today, so make sure you...
I cannot post both links, but
Yeah, she can't post both links.
sometimes here it goes. So
Yeah, so that's the link that's coming up where it says JB Coins Inc. in yellow on the bottom. That is the giveaway link. Ned, we do a little bit of everything, man. Paper, some foreign, commemoratives, you know, a little bit of everything. Wheat Penny, welcome. Detailer, welcome. Carol McFerrin is in Arkansas. Welcome. All right, should I start?
absolutely.
Okie dokie.
So,
Yeah.
sorry.
Your 7-year-old just broke their 50-inch gaming TV. Oh my gosh, Andrew. Put a little duct tape on it, man, right? That's got to be hard to get up there, too.
With the auctions, we try to stay focused on the lot.
Yes, sweetheart.
And I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
For you to repeat that often. I know you know.
What? Nope, I don't have that plugged in all the way. There we go. All right. So, first lot, as you can see, is a 1980 uncirculated coin set. No glue, which means that it came from one of those boxes that B found where there were multiple sets. You can see the coloring here. And here is the Denver slab. And you got the Denver and the S Susan B's. Beautiful set of coins there. And on this slab, we have the Philly, I believe. Yep. So again, real nice condition. Those of you that are new, B actually has some old-time coin guys that let her literally dig in their stash, their basement, whatever you want to call it. We call it the basement because in a couple of cases it literally is the basement. So these are the P and D uncirculated coins. This is what would have been in circulation in your pocket in 1980, and they've never been opened since they were minted and put in those cellophanes and put into the larger boxes that they came out of. $16 starting bid. So if you're looking for a high grade coin, this is going to be one of your opportunities. You can also find errors and varieties in there. We don't go through them. We don't have time. Onyx, welcome. Harley Babe, welcome. Edward, welcome. Yaniel Castillo, welcome. Yaniel, good habit to get into. Ask for anything old, any old money, any half dollars, that kind of stuff that they have. Deanne at 16. Carol at 17. Rebecca from Denver, welcome. BA 18. You know, one lesson I learned from Teller that has kept us in a lot of coins throughout the last couple of years. She got in the habit of saving stuff for me. Rebecca at 20, and she told B that she had some $50 set aside for me, and I went in after her, and she showed them to me, and there were 6 or 8 of them, and she said, "Look what I saved for you. You want them?" And I looked at them. I didn't see any silver. I didn't see anything obvious, and I said no. And you could see her face fall. And she actually let my wife know that she didn't understand why I didn't take them. So from that point on, it didn't matter what she offered me, I took them, because what am I gonna do? I'm out face value at the worst, right? Oh, she smiled all the time, and I got lots of good stuff from her. So always say yes. JR, welcome. So Carol's at 20. Earl, welcome. Carol at 20 going once. Deanne at 22. The other thing is, if you have a if you have a bank where the tellers go out of their way like that, every once in a while we would bring pastries. We would bring either fresh donuts, or there was a really nice pastry bakery down the street. We'd go pick up some fresh sweets and treats and bring them in a nice white cardboard box about once a month. You can't give them like a cash tip or, you know, tickets or something like that, but they will never turn down food. And if you do that, they'll never bring up fees or any of that other kind of stuff with you. Carol L 23. Rebecca, the bids have to be in full dollar amounts, so nothing after the decimal point, okay? It'd be $22 or it'd be $23. Emil, absolutely, they will always take food. Carol at 23. There you go. See, that's, you know. Yep, exactly, Harley. I know it's funny because we'd been doing that for 6 months to a year during the so-called coin shortage, and we never had an issue with coins. And a lot of you have heard me tell the stories of the different things we did for them during that time. But one of the newer girls, young girl, the one day I brought them in, and everybody else was either at lunch or busy or whatever, and I put them on the counter, and she said, "Actually, a lot of us went on a diet first of the year, so could you bring like something, you know, like with fruit on it or something like that instead?" I thought it was funny and cute at the same time, because she didn't want to hurt my feelings, and she wanted at the same time to let me know that they were all on a diet. So it's cute. So 23 to Carol going once. And the bakery had those little tart things, you know, with the fruits on top, the strawberries and the different berries and stuff like that. So we'd get some, you know, like half of the box with cookies and treats and the other half with healthier stuff. So you got to remember, you're always when you're doing that, you're giving them something they want, so that when you want something, they give you what you want. Very simple, but we get caught up in life and we get too busy. Carol at 23 going twice. Onyx, absolutely, we always did, yeah. Let's see, Carol 23 for the third and final time. Sold to Carol, $23. And for those of you that are new, just so you know, on your first lot, every time we have an auction, we put $5 on each person to help offset the shipping costs. Oh, BA at 24. Was that in or not? Exactly, Nunya. Yep. No, BA was late. That's what I thought, because I was explaining this already, so I thought it was kind of late. Okay. Sorry about that, BA. So there you go, Carol. First lot of the night. Now, from now on tonight, Carol's lots won't have that. It'll just be whatever she actually bids. So, okay, lot number 2. 1967 SMS set. Look at how pristine this box is. I haven't opened it obviously, but holy cow. Oh my goodness, look at that quarter. That quarter could be gradable. I mean, the dime could be as well. Nickel's pretty fine. Penny's nice. $50 got a little bit of film on it, but nothing that really takes away from the fact that these are all full strike coins. Beautiful. And of course, the Kennedy's 40%. And the other night we sold one that was, or no, we didn't sell it, I take that back. It was in the mail call. We got one that was the entire set graded. Mint State 69, I think. So D at 30. I haven't even gotten a number on there. Very good call, D. Starting bid was going to be 27. D's at 30. JCDC, welcome. Okay, excuse me for the first low flying geese call of the night. Oh, Johnny T's here. Welcome, Johnny. Nunya at 31. Oh, I'm guessing you're talking about a pooch there, you know. That's no fun when they get sick. BA 35. No fun when anybody you care about gets sick, but the fur babies are like little babies. They can't tell us what's wrong. Yeah, and it's one goose. It's goose season, so you know you got to keep low. Nunya 40. BA 850. Make an adjustment here. Edward, welcome. BA at 50. Sorry about the earthquake there. That was actually me just moving the table closer to the camera. So BA at 50 going once. Ali Khan, welcome. Knut, welcome. Knut, depends on the auction, depends on the coins and the condition of the set. These are always top notch, the ones that B finds and goes through. He'll go through hundreds to pick one. BA at 50, going twice. Hades, welcome. Hey, Nunya, I'm with you on that one. Nunya at 51. I wasn't sure I was going to like the redo on the movie, but I think you did a great job on it. Hello, welcome. Hendo, unfortunately that's something we can't help you with. It's not something we do. Depending on what you have, you can contact Great Collections. It's an auction house, and they can take a look, give you an estimate, an appraisal, see if anything's worth auctioning, and go from there. BA at 55. Knut, thanks. Yeah, we hear that a lot. And that actually is what happened in our intro, the 69 penny that's rolling around, the guy got 18 grand for. That's what he did. He was watching our videos, he and his kids, and they went and checked their change jar and found a 69S double die. So, Nunya, 56. Earl, will what be in, oh, no, you know what? We don't have that in the links, I don't think. It's not a bad idea. Making myself a note. Ron, welcome. Morse Venture Channel, welcome. All right, Nunya's at 56. Nunya at 56 going once. Rob W, welcome. Namaste, welcome. Very cool, Knut, thank you. Nunya at 56 going twice. Nunya at 56 for the third and final call. Sold to Nunya, $56. Thank you very much. Harley, she's doing really pretty good. She's not sitting here right now, so I can tell on her without getting into much trouble. She's actually doing pretty good. They've had her on different antibiotics since the last episode here. You know, she still has the cough, which apparently they're telling her that is from the COVID, not the infection from the surgery. So she'll probably have that cough for 4 to 6 weeks, but it is getting lighter. And her infection from the surgery seems to be healing nicely. Thing looked like a strawberry instead of a, incision. So she's doing real good. She's walking a lot more. Remember, she had that foot surgery a couple months ago around Christmas. So this other stuff came as a real shock to the system and pushed her back. But she's doing really, really well. She's not back in the high heels yet. She's got a couple of months to go before she can get back in the 5 inchers, but she is wearing, I don't know what they're called. They're the sandals that have like the wedge in the back, so they're like maybe 2 inch, something like that. Looks nice, looks good. So, all right, lot number 3. Another one that you can just tell looking at the box that she was picky on this one. 1993 U.S. mint proof set. You can tell these sets are great because I have to duck off to the side because you can actually see the light for the camera and you can see the camera right here. So I have to be careful because sometimes you can see my shoulder. Oop, C of A. And I try to stay off camera. So there's the reverses. If Mary Maddie was here, she'd be drooling right now. And for those that asked about her the other night, she did show up Wednesday night, I think it was. And was in a very silly mood. So, Nunya, yeah, I'm doing okay. Lately, I've been having some problems with the back and the gut. So they got me back on meds for the pain, but not much I can do, you know. It's the Navy did a job on it, and over the years, wedgies, that's what I thought they were. Thank you. Chad Brookman, welcome. But, you know, getting there little by little. We're getting into warmer weather, so it'll help. Let's see. She doesn't have a price on this one. Let me take a look. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. She missed one. Okay, I'm gonna say 20 bucks. Detailer, 45. Nunya, actually, right now, I'm sitting on the end of a mattress. Gives me a little more support and a little more comfort sitting, but I don't have any back support, so I can move my back around a little bit. So, D, was that actually 45 that you were putting on that, or because Carol's hitting the 20 that I put for the starting bid? You came in at 45. If that's what you want to bid, we'll honor that bid. But I need to know. Okay, so 45. D's at 45. Yeah, Nunya, there's, you know, the catch-22, like what the doctor chewed me out last night when she gave me the nice big shot was, now, you know, you're going to feel better when you get home, and I don't want you going and lifting stuff. You know? And it's like, yeah, okay, good luck. Because, of course, as soon as you feel better, what do you want to do? You're going to want to get out there and start lifting stuff again. So, and I don't mean like weightlifting. It's, you know, springtime. Spring cleanup, work on the house. So, D at 45 going once. Yeah, I gave up yesterday, Nunya, and finally went and got the shot. So, and apparently it was bad enough they actually gave me pain meds for it this time, which they usually don't. So, Old Bell, welcome. D at 45 going twice. 5 Wheaties, oldest 25p, and 3 Canadian cents in 10 rolls of pennies. Very cool. Yeah, where Andrew's at, guys, up in Alaska, we take it for granted. Change and a lot of basic stuff that we get all the time, it's very hard for him to get up there. It's either hard or very expensive. Detailer, 45 for the third and final call. Sold a D. Canute, no, I have not. Now B might, because B has a lot of ancient and European stuff from before we met, and we still haven't completed putting our collections together into one So we're still kind of yours, mine, and ours kind of thing, but the ours part's getting, more organized. So D, congratulations. As I said, 45 plus the 5 on the first lot. And I got to keep track here. Okay. Oh, Nunya, I've got an Aeron. B and I both have Aeron chairs, that we use in the studio. But right now, because of her situation and mine, it's easier just to kind of do it right here, sitting on the mattress. All right, here we go. This is a very unique one that B went out of her way to get. She specifically went for this. Thank you, D. This is a 1976 $2 bill. This is when they brought them back into circulation, basically as part of the celebration for the bicentennial. But first day of issue, April 13th, 1976, and International Philatelic Exhibition, in Philadelphia. So they actually were putting their stamp on, putting, the Chicago stamp, and it's a crisp $2 bicentennial. So normally this is something that damages a bill, and we get questions about people finding bills like this, but when you find something like this that is commemorating an event and it has something like this on there, it actually can contribute to the value. Depends on the collectors. $19 starting bid. Oh yeah, Nunya, I've had in every office I've been in for probably the last 20 years of my life that I could justify it. I've had those. They're awesome, especially the lumbar support for somebody like me with a bad back. And the fact that you can take them in, take them out, adjust them. Nunya 25, BA at 30. Justin Simmons, our ambassador from Australia. Welcome. Brian sign on at 31. BA at 35. Ouch. Yeah, Justin, you've been too busy on TV with, being part of Gold Rush or whatever. Brian at 36. BA at 37. Never heard of that one, Nunya. Brian at 38. Nunya at 40. BA at 44. The cool thing that I like about the Aeron that we got was, and I knew it from having one before, is if you get them, they have different increments of trim, and you can get chrome legs or wood legs, whatever, but they have caster sets, and you can get the chair with the caster set based on what kind of floor you're going to have it on. So if it's carpeted, you get one set. If it's hardwood, you get another set, so you don't have to put one of those plastic things on the floor, and it makes you not jar your back when you're moving it. Nunya at 45. Just curious, have you heard of a pink quarter? I'm told it's an error. Hades, haven't heard of a pink quarter per se, but BA 47. But what you can get is, if you think about it, a lot of times when I'm describing the pennies in the sets that we get, that B finds, the copper, if it's really bright, almost takes on an orange or a pink hue to it. So if you have a quarter with a miskin clad layer, weigh it. You know, because you could be looking at the inner copper core, and you know, depending on lighting, it may appear pink. Good one, D. BA at 47 going once. Yeah, you got to remember with coins, basically, you got to think of the metal, okay? We always talk about the weights and weighing the coins, but the different metals color differently depending on what they're exposed to. So rainbows that we love so much. Oh, puppy, stop. Nunya 48. You know, if you have a coin that's near something and it's exposed to it, it can take on weird colors. If people try to clean coins, you'll see a penny change from copper to some weird color. So, always something. BA at 50. Lorenzo, welcome back. Robert A., welcome back. None yet, 51. No, puppy. BA at 53. Congrats, Robert. Good old Zed. None yet, 55. Brian, if you look, excuse me, I've got a late dinner in my mouth. I shouldn't do that, but no choice. If you look at jbcoinsinc.com, where we have the air and variety list that we have, you can actually click on the pennies, the Lincoln penny, and B has photos of what pennies should weigh, you know, because there are some that should have that weight. So none yet, 55 going once. Hey, Ron. Thank you, sweetie. Nunya at 55 going twice. That's correct, isn't it? We have the 82 pennies. Which ones should be? They're right on the top of the. So they don't have to buy the list. They can just look. Mm-hmm. Yep. There you go, Justin. Your private plane has arrived. Merry early Christmas. So, none yet. At 55 for the third and final call. Oh, very cool, Robert. Good idea. Sold an Nunya, $55. Thank you, Nunya.
D paid for her lot, thank you.
D paid for her lot. Thank you, D. Yeah, it was a early Christmas present, you know, that we had to have them deliver it to you when we could get them to get it out of mothballs. So it should be waiting for you at the airport there, Justin. You just have to tell them whether you want the kangaroo or the wallaby on the tail. They didn't finish the paint job. So next lot, for those of you that are new, we have lots of fun here. We really do. So lot number 5, 68S proof. How beautiful is that? Of course, 40% silver, but and 69S proof.
Carol paid for her lot too, thank you.
Carol paid for her lot. Thank you, Carol. Starting bid, $24. You put these on the table upside down, sweetheart.
Oh, easy.
Okay.
Just easy.
Yeah, got it. Nunya's asking if she still has a credit. Do you know?
No, but if you can send me a message.
Okay. B said she doesn't know, but if you could send her a message. Yeah, these are definitely pretty. It's like the quarters and dimes we had the other night. Those proofs. He had more hair in 69? Yeah, that's true. Jim BU quality, $24 starting bid. Do we have a $24 entry? Yeah. Yeah, these are beauties.